another small block Ford. It's a 302, GT40P heads, GT40 intake, 24-pound injectors. That's really it. Not a lot. Stock internals, stock crank, stock cam, 4-speed automatic. Super fun to cruise, reliable. Probably end up doing a power adder just to completely ruin it, but it does have power steering, it does have power brakes, the booster's under the cab. That's a GT40 intake. I got that from my buddy Sam. Took a little persuading. It's funny though, because we're in car shows and people ask me, you know, what model LS is that? It's just comical sometimes. As far as the interior on this one, another seat by AJ. I would put this seat in my living room if it would. I mean, it's the most comfortable seat I've ever sat in. Not saying comfortable car seat, like legit the most comfortable seat. It is the factory setup, the factory frame. He pulled all the springs out of it, molded everything with foam like the other seat in the 59. It's super soft, it's comfortable. He did the door inserts to match and then some visors. Still need to get a headliner and some carpet, but I want all new seals and whatnot. Get this thing dialed in. Built a dash cluster. It's got a speedo, GPS speedo, and a tack. The triple trees over there. Just took some ABS and filled in the factory radio holes, kind of like the other trucks. And then that's the air rod controllers, mini paddles, and gauges. Does have a tilt column. It's just the blinkers, the tilt, shifter, and then hazards. Got some storage. That's factory. It used to be on top of the gas tank. It's wheel and tire combos are really simple. It's just a black steel wheel. It's a 15x6, I think, with some 820/15 Firestone. Got some nice hubcaps. These are actually carries. Found them in a bed of a truck that he bought, so I stole them. So the bed floor is actually an old piece of laminated 3/4 inch plywood I found in an abandoned garage. These smaller pieces we just cut to fill in the gaps, and it's one solid piece. The rails are just bolted to it to give it the look of the bed floor. That's actually where we shot fireworks off of it one 4th of July. There's the fuel cell down in there. I don't know if you can see it. The lighting's pretty horrible, but so it does have a fake floor. We had to build the floor up to clear the suspension stuff. There's the fuel cell, battery, bags, some of the bracketry, the top shock mounts. I'm going to tuck the front bumper, get that gap all the way into the body. so I cut and welded these little body gap fills because I'm gonna drop the bumper probably close to 3 inches, so those take up 2.5. Didn't want it to look silly. And before everybody kicks me into junk for piss poor body work, the intent is to let this stuff rust. So I'm not worried about it. It's not perfect, I mean, that's right above it, so why am I gonna spend time finessing that? I wanna let it rust, and then when the bumpers drop down, that'll look a lot better than having that big ass gap. So that's why I did that. Filming this truck kind of got me motivated. I talked about I wanted to drop the bumper, and just ended up doing it, man. And it was all a result of filming this thing. So now the bumper's pretty much on the ground. I got the plugs filled. I'll soak those with water and vinegar to let them rust real quick. Now the bumper matches the rockers, and it's just, I don't know, it just looks a lot better.